Mr. Buchanan, I remand you into custody, pending the district attorney's filing of information documents, at which time a hearing will be scheduled for both entry of a formal plea of guilty and sentencing, both actions to occur within the week. I see no point in prolonging this unhappy business.
All right.
I don't know, but I'm going to find out.
Nora, there's a lot you can still do to help him.
We can't help a man who will not help himself. He knows how this game is played, and he tied our hands. Not even Judge Fitzwater could get him to shut up.
You didn't have a clue.
No. Hank, I don't think I've had a clue for a long time. I don't think I even know Bo Buchanan. He said this was a nightmare. Yeah, maybe it is. But I'm waking up real fast.
I'll be right outside. Let me know when you're finished.
Do you think I'm stupid?
No.
I saw you with Drew in the courtroom.
He was upset.
Does that mean he has a shred of conscience left?
He's a good kid.
He's a rotten kid. You've been making excuses for him since the first day he came to town, and now you're willing to take a murder rap for him?
No.
Then what were you doing even confessing? And you even set it up so I didn't even get a say in it? As your lawyer, as your wife, as your soulmate? If you're willing to sacrifice your life for that no-good little con who's playing you for a fool, I guess there's not a damn thing I can do about it, and you made sure of that. But who gave you the right to sacrifice me?
Drew didn't kill Georgie.
You're gonna stick to that lie even with me?
Honey, I've never lied to you, and I don't intend to start now.
You lied in that courtroom.
The only defense that you could have mounted would have implicated Drew. Now, we both know he's made mistakes. He tampered with evidence, the bat. He also turned in a blood sample, his blood sample, to the lab in my name.
So that's what happened. It wasn't your blood. It was Drew's blood. It's Drew's baby.
Yeah. And he didn't intend to point the finger at me. It's just that the technician assumed that it was my blood. Drew couldn't contradict him because Kevin was standing right there.
He couldn't tell the truth.
He was scared.
I bet.
Honey, that gave him a motive for murder. See, that doesn't mean that he is a murderer.
And this is the kid you're willing to risk your future for? This is the kid you're willing to risk my future for?
I owe him.
Not this much.
I told the truth in that hearing room today. I chose my words very carefully because I am guilty. Guilty of not being a father to him, among other things. I know Becky did the best she could bringing him up, but the thing he learned from her was that the end justified the means, and I think that's why he got in so much trouble last year. And Georgie must be a little bit like Becky Lee, or even more so, and I think that's why he got sucked into that relationship. And I don't want to see that ruin the rest of his life. He's worked too hard to make us proud. I'm not going to let him down, honey.
If Becky Lee taught Drew to con his way through life, then what the hell do you think you're doing? Do you think Asa would have ever taken the fall for you? No way. He made you stand on your own 2 feet. He made a man out of you, and you're taking all of that away from Drew.
That's not the way I see it.
No, of course not. Because somehow this makes you feel noble. Well, I'm not going to play along.
If you don't, the real killer will probably get away. I'm going to set a trap for him, and I know it's going to work. And then this will all be over for Drew and for me. So you have to be quiet, honey. I'm trusting you.
What real killer? Drew is the real killer.
No, he's not.
Georgie's carrying his baby. They had a secret relationship. They probably planned this whole blackmail thing between them. It's Drew's old style. He told her just how to play you. And you took the bait. And then she probably got greedy, so he had to get rid of her, and he pinned it on you.
No, that's not the way it happened.
Why? Why do you think that's not the way it happened? Because you don't want it to be the way it happened? Because you don't believe that Drew is a loser and a con artist and capable of murder?
He's my son.
I'm your wife. Doesn't that matter? What if I killed Georgie? Is that what it takes? You need to be a hero for somebody?
No. No. I just want to be his dad.
Drew doesn't deserve a dad like you. I'm beginning to think whether you deserve a wife like me.
I love you, Red.
When I married you, I vowed to stick by you through thick and thin. But I will not lie down while you let your son run roughshod over me to save his own skin. And if that's what you're deciding you're going to do, you can count me out.
What does that mean?
You know exactly what that means.